Many eons ago, there was a family called the Frobergs, and they bought 22 acres down in Alvin, Texas. And centralized in that is where the store and the homes are located today. Back then, strawberries were the only crop that they grew. But soon after they bought the farm, the draft came for the war. Most of the men were drafted, and that's when the remaining family started the pick your own strawberries craze, which you can still do right now today. In 1960, Kuhn and Joanne took over the farm, and unfortunately Fred passed away in 1961. In 1978, they built the winter store where everyone could come and enjoy the fire and the stove. In 1988, Alfred married Nina, and when Nina got involved, she started the famous fried pies, which you can buy right now in their store with the same recipe.
We made it out alive with the corn maze.
Well, hello, we are at Froberg's farm in Alvin, Texas, and we are on the paintball train, about to do some paintball.
Yep, about to shoot some targets. So why is today a special day?
It's my birthday.
Oh, the big B.
Birthday!
Am I allowed to ask you how old you're turning?
I guess. I'm not 40 yet, so.
Oh, still 21 plus how many years?
11.
Big 3-2.
3-2.
You gonna shoot some paintball targets for your birthday?
I'm gonna try.
Okay,
Video.
I'll give you $5 if you shoot some people over there in the pumpkins.
You can, it doesn't start working. I'm gonna try to shoot the track.
Strawberry didn't make it.
I'm out.
So we're actually in the flower picking section of Froberg's now. You get little tickets, you can come in and collect wildflowers. Look how pretty those are.
They're not really wild. I'm sure they planted them, but
Well, it is kind of a neat rose.
yeah.
But it's neat. You can make a little wildflower cup and bring it home with you.
Wish you could even.
Lots of pretty colors to choose from. How did it turn out?
Just call us, what is it? Florists?
We're florists now?
Yes.
Picking wildflowers?
Picking wildflowers.
Show me your cup. What do you think about it?
Good.
What do you think about the apple blaster?
Excited. To blast an apple. Woo!
In 2006, Froberg's farm let the public start picking strawberries again. It's too bad that they weren't in season while we were there, but we'll be sure to do it next time we come.
Well, we are back at our campground. We are actually staying near Froberg's, which you just saw us visit. Froberg's farm, that is. That was pretty cool, huh? Like all the pumpkin stuff and kind of the fall-y kind of stuff you can do there.
Yeah, like a little farmer's market. They also have a smokehouse, which, oh my gosh, we could buy everything in there.
So many different kinds of meats, stuffed chicken, stuffed pork chops, ribeyes, all kinds of things, shrimp wrapped with bacon. But we decided, since we were coming all this way to Alvin, Texas, we would go ahead and stay down here, and we have chosen to stay at a place called St. Ives RV Resort. It's a kind of a brand new RV resort. You can kind of tell because a lot of it's still under construction. They're currently building a lazy river and I think putt-putt and all kinds of things. So
yeah, it's gonna be really nice, and it's kind of cool to like watch it
become
be
what
put
it's going to be.
together.
Yeah. So, but we're here kind of in its infancy, so a lot of the driveways and stuff are not, you know, completely finished.
Yeah,
The
you
rocks
can
are still
probably
big. They
see
haven't been crushed yet.
Back there's a bunch of construction.
Yeah.
They have all kind of big machinery out here.
But we're going to let the dogs play in the little dog park that they have over here, what they have going on, and check the rest of the park out. By the way, somebody turned the big 3-2 today.
I did. We ate at Tully's Country Cooking for a late lunchish.
Yeah, we met with Lana's family and
Yep.
had a lunch and explored Froberg's. So
Might go somewhere for dinner tonight.
yeah, maybe get some pizza
Yep.
and some shakes and dessert for your birthday.
Yep. We had plans to possibly watch the Astros game tonight, but they won last night.
That's right.
It
So they're
wasn't
going
need
to
for a
the
game.
World Series.
Woo.
And we were excited about that. So see if the dogs want to play at the dog park.
Yes. They ready to eat.
I think we're about to get rained on too.
Yeah. Looks like a shower's coming. All right. Pick up your toys. Go get your toys. Get your toy.
So that's gonna be the pond that they build docks on. You should be able to go fishing and stuff like that.
And I think there's a trail that's going to go around it because you see like benches and dog waste stations back there. So I think they're going to have trails.
I really like the trees.
Yeah, they did a good job of still keeping the trees.
Like just enough to keep some cover in here.
Yeah, because with RV resorts, a lot of times they're just like concrete jungles, but they're still trying to keep like this one where it looks like you're kind of in nature with all the trees around you.
There's a lot of good oaks and pecan trees in here.
This town has really pretty trees.
You can see there's still big rocks. You know, they need to be crushed a little bit. Spots are not completely finished. Looks like they're adding more spaces back there.
Yeah, I think they're also going to be adding cabins, kind of like KOAs and stuff have cabins.
Ooh,
That's
lightning,
in the works.
thunder.
Lightning and the thunder. I don't think that's how it goes, but
So you can see the brand new construction going on. Those green posts are probably where stuff like electrical and sewer and water are going to be in the spots.
you can see like PEX lines under the ground, those blue ones coming up.
Look at all the pretty trees in here. Their selection of keeping which trees was very good. So it looks like most of the people that are here right now, if not all of them except for us, are probably long-term stay people. There are plants down here in this area, as well as looks like some older people that are just staying here maybe for a couple months or however long they're staying. I have a feeling that even when they finish it out, it's mostly going to be full-timers and not so much people like us that travel on the weekends or maybe a week or two at a time. But
I think it's a good option. This will be a good park though for if you want to stay in this area, because in this location you're about 30 minutes from downtown Houston, 30 minutes from Galveston. You're right next to like the NASA area, so you can go check out NASA. So this would be a good area if you're wanting to do a staycation and buy one of those city passes where you can kind of hit all of those attractions. This would definitely be a good option.
yeah, and Alvin is far enough away from Houston to where you don't feel like you're in a huge city, but it's got a lot of stuff going on around here, so kind of place to be. This is our spot. Not much to it, but gets the job done.
Well, I'll tell you the story as to why we chose this spot.
So what happened last night?
So last night we got here, not incredibly late. What time was it? Maybe 7 something? 7?
Yeah. 7:30
between 7 and 7:30, not super late. But we go to the office, and I'm expecting like one of those late check-in boxes where you just go grab your stuff.
Yeah, because they closed at 6, right?
Right, because the office closed at 6, but there was literally nothing. And so I tried calling the number, no response. Tried Facebook messaging them, no response. We probably sat at the gate for 20 minutes or so. And finally I was like, we don't have another option. Like, we're just going to have to drive in there, pick a spot, and ask for forgiveness later.
Well, luckily the gate was open.
The gate was open, which it was not supposed to be. So we're sitting here watching the Astros win their division. We're super excited. And then we get a call from one of the workers here, and apparently that it was a big mess up. She was supposed to leave our stuff outside and forgot to. The gate wasn't supposed to be open, so the owners of this place saw our Facebook message and was really upset and everything. So she came over to our rig, like drove from her house here at like 10 last night and met us, and we told her we're fine, like we don't need you to come here, we've set up. But she was insistent that she needed to come over here, make sure we had everything we needed. So that was a first time experience for us.
Well, she felt, and she knew she was in trouble, so.
Yeah, I think she felt bad and knew that she had made a big mistake. But yeah, so that was an interesting experience for us.
By the way, if you own this RV park and you are watching this, we are not upset. We must have told her that like a million times.
Yeah, we were not upset at all. Like,
we were planning on waking up and having to move to wherever our spot was, and y'all didn't even make us do that. So we are A-okay. We are good.
Yeah, we're actually really excited about this RV park. There's obviously a huge need for RV parks right now. They're very hard to get into, so we're really glad that there are people that are getting into the RV market, and then you can tell that this particular one they're putting a lot of pride in, and they're making it really nice. So we're excited to come back in the future when it's all done.
Heck yeah. Well, we have left the park with the girls and Lana, and we are at Blue Beacon. We've showed you guys in the past going through this with the motorhome, and we've actually done this a few times already with the trailer, but figured to give you a ride with us today, showing you that you can go through Blue Beacon with your truck and trailer too, and they will clean it. So we're gonna get that done because we got quite a few bugs on the front of the trailer.
A lot of people decided to do this today. The line's kind of long.
What?
I said I guess a lot of people have decided to do this today because the line is kind of long.
Yeah. It's Sunday, I guess. Truckers, I don't know, do they drive on Sundays or do they take off? I have no idea, but I guess they're getting their trucks cleaned on a Sunday. We did not think this guy was gonna make it in there with that big excavator, but he did. What do you think about it, Charlotte? Bristol?
It's so rude.
Girls, be okay. The dogs are not impressed with the car wash.
It's kind of scary. What are they going to do when they do that window? See? There's a concert.
The girls are not happy. Looks good.
It smells clean. You know, it's like that bubble gummy, minty-ish flavor of the soap.
I don't think the girls care.
Well, I care.
I think it was traumatizing. What do you think? Yep, that's just about answers
They
it.
hated it.
Well, that was our trip to Alvin, Texas to visit Froberg's farm for Lana's birthday and to check out the brand new St. Ives RV Resort. We're really excited about that RV resort. You can tell that it's going to be a great place to stay one day. We hope you liked that video, guys. Be sure to check out the rest of our videos and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you next week. Bye.